What's up, everybody? Patrick LaRouche here from Evolve Restorative Therapy, and I'm here to give you tips on how to heal rapidly by getting back to the basics. Now, something I said last week that I heard a lot of hubbub about is my love triangle. This is something that I teach my clients about. Is the love triangle is all about why you can't get into pain, because you can't break your cycle of behavior because you're hearing so many different things. And this love triangle is something that's happening that you probably don't even realize that you are in, that you're being torn between three different worlds. And yeah, they all work. Yeah, they all help you and they're all necessary at times. But there's one small thing that you didn't realize is they don't think about you first. So I want to get into this and get you into what the love triangle is, and then we could talk about how you can start working with getting yourself better in that world. But first, let's tell you about what the love triangle is. All right, so the love triangle is all about the 3 points of entry that go on inside your head that you're going to try to deal and fix your problem with. So the love triangle is you, right? This is you in the world of things. And then we have our culture. And the beliefs behind our culture is all about, depending on where you are, who you are, whatever the case may be, like you have cultural beliefs that happen whether you like it or not. Ours in America, and what I've learned with a lot of my clients is they need things fast. It's the instant gratification. They have trouble waiting for things now. Things need to be as fast as possible. It needs to work hard, heavy, fast, so convenient, which is number 2. So not only do we want things fast and we want things to be hard and heavy and fast, we also want it to be convenient. That is our cultural thing. Everything is becoming so simple for us that our human body that needs stress doesn't get it, right? So the fact that we are convenient and we need things fast also feeds into what everyone's selling these days. It's the next big fad. You know, you have to work harder in the gym. You can sit around for hours and hours and hours, and then you can do a HIIT workout and everything will be okay, right? Because it's hard, it's fast, and it's the new fad. Or you got to go to ketosis, right? Like that's a natural process that your body naturally goes through as you ebb and flow. But if you just do that and stay there, or the big one nowadays is intermediate fasting. I'm seeing some of my clients go through 12 hours without eating. And yeah, that is scientifically proven and all that, which we're going to get to in a second. But it's not sustainable. Your body and your mind need food, and it needs food throughout the day. It just needs to be structured. But based off of that, I see people taking it in the big and hard way because that's how our culture is. Go big or go hard. And they stretch it out. And they're only doing these long stretches and they're getting results. But how long will that result last? That's what's going to get you. Number 2, the medical world. The medical world is all about sustainability, like stabilizing you. If you go to the ER, all they care about is stabilizing you. So they find things and they patch the holes, which is uber necessary. I tell everybody, like I'm holistic. I do things holistic. I use herbs. I use all these different things. But if I get into an accident, I will never say, give me an herb. I'm going to say, bring me to the ER. Let's stabilize this. Let's get this out. It works, and it works amazingly, and I'm not saying it's bad. What I am saying is they look at you as parts. As parts, they look at your shoulder, for instance, and so, the shoulder joint is grinding and it's up, so let's replace it. Or you have a tendonitis in this shoulder, you just have to do a bicep balancing as well as shoulder re-education, right? Where they put you through different shoulder activities and they don't look at the whole kinetic chain, right? But they look at that one part and say that part is broken, so let's fix it. Which puts in a big mentality in our head. If you look at any commercial about any pain or anything, it's going to say and give you the thought that you are broken, XYZ will fix it. And that is not the truth, right? But that is our medical world. That's the second person that's infiltrating our mind and giving us beliefs and tearing us in a different place. Number 3, the love triangle continues. Our science. Science cleared polio. They cleared all sorts of different things by going down into the micro atom world and finding the one thing that works. And then say, we can take this one thing and change it here, and it changes the whole. But we didn't think that that thing would also alter everything in the body. And that's what science is good for. And it's awesome. Don't get me wrong. All three of them are necessary and all three of them are needed. It's just they don't look at you as a whole. And you don't put yourself in it as a whole. So that is going to be the biggest thing that I want you to really focus on. The love triangle is pulling you in three different directions, and you are not putting yourself first and looking at who you are first and using your culture, your medical society, your science for your advantage. You're just letting them pull you apart, and now you're saying, what's right? Is it intermittent fasting, or is it the slow carb diet, or is it I have to work out really hard, or rest and relax? It's all these different things, and I don't know what's going on. You're torn in different ways. And then the next big fad, and you look at, I see so many people get such a big result with this that it has to be right. And that is true. They are getting results, but they're a subset of a bigger society, right? You might not fit into that. You have to see who you are, and that's what works for you. Now that is my love triangle in the aspects of what I want you to do with, right? This is what I want you to do. Next time you have pain, start looking at what the love triangle is pulling you in. What does your culture say about pain? Does it say just use meds? Does it say use only holistics? Or does it say Western medicine is poo-poo, so you have to go Eastern? Like, where do you pull in your cultural world, which will change in different pockets of people surrounding you, as well as pockets of I hate saying it, but the classes of different people, as well as what does your medical society say? Are you completely all about just replacing it, or are you looking for the kinetic chain that happens within the body that is sustainable, that will teach you all the things that need to happen? And the last one is science. How is science dictating your medical world that tells you what the fad is going to happen, which works, right? What are all the things that's happening? That's what I want you to think about with this tip. If you liked this tip, please share it. And as if you really, truly, really love me, give a comment down below. Tell me what's up. Tell me what you think about this. Is one of my very first lessons to get people to stop just doing things. Tell me what you think about that. Write it down below and holla at me. And biggest thing is, if you do not know, I have a Facebook group that I answer questions. If you have any questions, please go to my Facebook group, which is Live Pain Free, and I will answer your questions there. Until next time, peace.